What's up, y'all? First off, I just want to say happy Easter, man. Today is a great holiday. Today is a great day, because today is the day that Jesus rose from the dead. Today is the day that, Jesus was resurrected. And, it's more than just the Easter eggs, the Easter bunny, the chocolate, the candy, everything. Like, today is about God. Today is about Jesus. Today is about, a reminder of hope, a reminder of renewal, victory. And I just want to thank y'all for tuning in today to hear this word, to hear what I got to say today, man, because y'all could be doing plenty other things today, but y'all are right here watching this video. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And if you did not know, man, like I said, today was a day that Jesus was resurrected, and that's what Easter is all about. Like I said, Easter is about resurrection, and it's about life coming from something that may look dead. It's about second chances. It's about renewal, hope, victory, fresh starts, and the power of, the man upstairs, God turning things around. He sent his one and only son down here to die for us so we could be forgiven, so we could be saved, so we could be cleansed of our wrongdoings for our sins, even though he was perfect. We're not perfect, and God sacrificed his son to come down here to save us. It's about Easter. That's what Easter's about. That's why we even have this holiday in the first place. Like, he sent his one and only son down here for our wrongdoings. Like, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that at all, but he did that so we could be saved, so we could be cleansed, so we didn't have to have this burden of our sins or our wrongdoings anymore. He sent his son down here. He died and he got resurrected as a symbol of hope, as a symbol of love, as a symbol of transformation. Like I said, second chances, a new life, a fresh start. Like, that's what God can do for you. And he sent his son down here to rise from the dead so we could see that. So that could be a symbolism of, we can get a fresh start when we turn to God. We can get a fresh start when we turn to the man upstairs. Just like Jesus rose from the dead, just like Jesus, came out of that tomb. Like, you watching this video right now can rise from whatever's been holding you down, whatever been holding you back, how many times you failed, how many times you've taken steps back, how many roadblocks you hit. Like, you can rise above that. You can rise from that. You can be resurrected from that. Whether it's doubt, whether it's fear, whether it's failure, your past, anything you've done wrong in your life, any sin you've committed, any wrongdoing you've committed, like, you can rise from that. You can come back from that. You can. And you can use this holiday as a symbol to see that, to inspire yourself, to motivate yourself, whether it be spiritually or, on a personal growth level. Like, use Easter as symbolism of that, because that's what this holiday is all about. Like I said, it's more than just the eggs, the candy, the Easter bunny. Like, it's about being resurrected. It's about having a fresh start, a new life, a second chance. This season is a perfect time to reflect. It's a perfect time to realign. It's a perfect time to, check in with yourself and rise into your purpose. It's a perfect time to bounce back from whatever may be going on in your life, because that's what God can do for you. You turn to God, and I promise you gain a new life. You gain, a new purpose. Like, everything just starts to get better. Everything just starts to go in the right direction. So take time today to reflect. Take time today to reconnect with God, and remember that your story is never over. No matter how many times you failed, no matter how many times you've taken steps back, no matter how many roadblocks you've made hit, like, your story is never over, ever. With God in your life, like, your story is never over. There's always a path for you. There's always a plan for you, and your breakthrough is coming. Like, your time is coming. Your success is coming. Just stay close to God. Keep praying to God. Keep God first. And, just take time today to remember, like, why we have this holiday and what God can do in your life if you go to him, if you trust him, if you put your faith in him. Like, he's there. You just got to go to him. Like, he wants you to come to him when you're broken. He wants you to come to him when you may not be in the best spot in your life, because that means you're putting your trust in him. You're putting your faith in him, and you know that he can bring you out of that. And that's what today is all about. Like I said, it's about a new life, hope, love, transformation, new start, second chances. Like, that's what Easter is all about. And, just take time to reflect on that today. I just wanted to get this word out here, and I want to say again, happy Easter to everybody watching this video right now. Spend time with family. Make sure you spend time with God today. Spend time with your loved ones. Like, spend time with the people you love today, and, make today a great day. Make today a great holiday, and, just trust God. Put your faith in God, and telling you he can bring you to the places that you can never imagine, ever. And I've said this a lot. Like, he's brought me out of times where I I didn't think I would get out of. I didn't think I was, going to bounce back. But he's brought me out of times like that. So just go to him, man. Just trust him. Just pray. Just put your faith in him. And I promise you, he has a plan. He has a plan for you. He has a path for you. No matter how much you've done wrong, no matter how many sins you've committed, no matter how many times you failed, like, no matter what, God has a plan for you. You just got to turn to him. You just got to go to him. You just got to put your trust and your faith in him. That'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, go hit that sub button. You on the way to 300 subs. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one.